didn't necessarily have to do that again for the board.
I hear you. And we can move on. I think it's if they dread the Monday morning meeting, then I think you have the CEO's helper, right? Is dreading the Monday morning. If the team doesn't dread the Monday morning, sometimes I find the board meeting is the helper. If they dread the board, if they're sweating, if your manager team is like getting hives for a week before the board meeting, I actually think that's great because then the CEO doesn't have to do it. I have an external force where they're going to, you don't want them you want them working on their slides for 20 minutes, not a week. But if they're sweating it, I don't know. I think I'm a good guy, but I don't mind being the bad guy if it helps the CEO to not have to be the bad guy, right? Sometimes you need someone else to be the tough one. It can't always be you, right?
I think it's a good point.
Okay, should we dive into some of these meta learnings? I'll tailor them to our convo.
Couldn't be a bigger fan of staff strategy than Lumpkin, so I'm here for you.
I love it. Okay, let's do two things, and you were kind enough to pre-answer them, but I just like to do a vibe check these days because I think the vibe has been so volatile the last 24 months in SaaS, right? A negative from folks thinking we're in the greatest downturn since the tulip crash to exuberance in AI. Like it's a whiplash time. So you've seen it all. You're chairman of HubSpot. You're at Sequoia. You're seeing an entirely different category, right? In clean tech. So were we in a downturn? Are we in a downturn? What's the vibe check as we talk today?
I think